Hey everybody, this is K Recognition News, and this week we're doing another Super Sentai Toy review. So let's get started. Henshin. So this week we're doing another Super Sentai Toy review, and this is the DX Saiko Kyutama, and this is from Kyurangers or Kyurangers. I pretty much butchered this. And this is Shishi Red Orion. This is his pretty much his mega form, his Ultimate form, and pretty much he can use all the pretty much in the show the whole gimmick's like he can use all the other Kyutamas of all the other Rangers weapons. This is when I saw the episode when he barely came out, I really did dig the way he came out, especially how you see him fighting for the first time. Is really cool. He was like really power up. It was pretty amazing. He was pretty fast. He can like warp, kind of teleport. I love that. It's really cool. Of course, I will tell retail price and where I got mine in the end of the video. So yeah, so let's look at the box itself. Pretty much, you see right there, Shishi Red, and then you see the Toa, and then you see the Saiko Kyutama. It looks really cool. It's a very simple, small box, and then you see the other ranges right there, and then it shows you pretty much what it does. It triggers, you can put this on the size of a blaster or sword of blaster, right? And pretty much you shake, kind of like a hip hop kind of thing. you spin that little dial kind of thing, and then it shows you right there on the side. It's a very small, simple box, and yeah. So let's open this baby up and get a bit of. Let's get a better look at it. And this is, I think, the biggest Kyutama so far. I think of all the other Kyutamas, this is the biggest one. And I really do like this. I like the design. It's kind of like a clear kind of blue, and then it has like glitter kind of star to represent like the stars. And then I don't know if that's 315 or is that, I think it is 315, but yeah, that's what it says right there. And pretty much shows you it takes those little small batteries, the ones I use like for average size for, I guess, for your watch. Another cool thing about this is that this actually has an on and off switch, and I really love that they actually added on this. And it will make sense because this is a pretty big toy. So let's turn this baby on. You guys want to see a better look? Let's look at turn the lights off and see a better look. Turn the lights off so you guys can get a better look and see the lights. Shishi Red. Huh? Looks really cool. So that's how you guys can see a better look at the light with the lights off. So in this mode, it has pretty much you shake it like this, or you push. Actually, I forgot. You push this first. This is what's up, but so I don't know. It does this kind of random stuff. And then you can do that again. And you can do that again. And the speakers are right here, actually. So that's all it does. It does repeating. It says 2 or 3 more sounds, but it does the same thing. Attack. So that's all it does in this by itself, without the without the blaster, the Seiza blaster. So let's put the Seiza blaster here. Now, funniest thing, you don't actually really need the Seiza blaster to trigger the sounds. You just have to push the button right here because it doesn't have none of the bumps for that to read. So it literally just that pushes it in and triggers pretty much the sound effects. But yeah. So I'm gonna turn the lights off a little bit lower so you guys can see all the colors it does. Right, so let's do this. So pretty much you push the button here, as you can see. And then pretty much you shake this. So yeah, that's what it does, and that's a henshin device. It's really cool. I really like that. So now let's do the attack. So pretty much you. Just to show you. After this, it just recycles all the sounds again. So if I press it again just to show you guys. Pretty much it recycles all the sounds again and towards the end, and it starts over again. Now for the additional sounds, you have to hold on to the button on the top to hold on so you can trigger all 4 sounds. And then you do it again. So 3 or 4, I forgot already. Also, it's 3. And it pretty much what you guys saw in the video, pretty much you know, he does his henshin, you know, his henshin, he transforms, and then you hear all the Kyurangers, pretty much their names and their, you know, their, I guess, their weapon sound effects it does. So it does all pretty much the ones that you see right here. All these right here you see, you pretty much you hear their sound of their weapons and, you know, their names. But pretty much that's it. That's really cool. And also, you know, you hear like the 3 sounds it makes as a, you know, Kyutama does with, you know, summoning the Megazord or docking and all that. Just those 3 sounds. Now, you guys are curious, does it trigger anything with the Caesar Blaster? It does not. You guys can see. It doesn't do nothing because, again, it doesn't have the little buttons. So none of the real actual sounds come out from the Caesar Blaster, or from from the Saiko Kyutama. So that's pretty much that's it. That's about that. It's so I think a lot of people were kind of bummed that it didn't trigger any sounds on this, but I guess it just already has so many sounds that they just couldn't add it to that. I'm guessing that's the reason why. I'm assuming. So let's talk about the good and bad. The only bad for me is that I wish it triggered a cool release sound on the Laser Blaster, but it did not. That's the only bad thing I guess I can see about it. And the good is it's really cool. I really like it. It's really, for me, I like the whole design, and it doesn't bug me that it's bulky and it sticks out. I know a lot of people did not like that. That's why this was kind of, you could say, a turn off when it came to put it on your morpher. It just sticks out too much. A lot of people hated that. It's just like this huge thing right here sticking out. But for me, I don't care. I thought it was so cool. The whole gimmick, the whole like the stars, and I like the whole design, especially it lights up, like a light bulb, and I like the whole symbol of the lion. So it's really cool. So for me, I liked it. So that's a lot. I guess a lot of people didn't like because of that. And I'm talking about them. Well, I brought that up because I'll tell you about price range. So right now, price range for this, when it barely came out, I was going for about $40. Where retail in Japan about under $20. Under $20. Could have been like 15 or 17. It was pretty high for a while, but then towards the end of the series it calmed down. A lot of people, like, again, I guess, were really turned off about the size and bulking and sticking out, so price dropped really fast. So I got mine under, I think, $13 or $12 retail price. Well, not retail price, $13 or $12, and I got that through Hobby Japan because they were doing, I guess they're getting rid of the clearance of this past season and going to the next series with the Lupin Rangers and versus the Pat Rangers. So I got them for under $12, $13 and made like $5 or $6 shipping. So I got it for a really awesome deal. That's the reason I got it. I would not pay more for it because it's cool, but it's not something like I really need. The only reason, like, again, I got it because I saw that they were selling it for, it was going on sale, and it was, so I took advantage of that. But I really do like this design, and especially the episode when he used it. It was really cool. That's, well, pretty much the three main reasons I got this. If you guys can get it under 20, it's a must-have. It's cool. I like it to add to your collection. This is this pretty much will be my final, review of this series storyline. So yeah, so it's a must-have if you're a fan of the show. You're definitely a fan of this form. If not, just it's a pass because like I said, a lot of people hated the whole a lot of people hated that it was too bulky and it sticked out, and then also that it did not trigger any sounds with the Laser Blaster. So that's if you don't want to get it to that, that's fine. But if you do want to get it for a decent price, and then get it, I'll definitely, like I said, I got it for an awesome good price. So I hope you enjoyed. This is Mr. Bushido signing out at K-Rider Geek Nation. News will be the latest Toyotas of Kamen Rider, Super Sentai Anime, and comic book toy. And also catch you Tokasematsu, aka Kaichu. Goodbye, YouTube world. Adios.